Thanks again for sticking with us here, Saints Nation. We have finally completed the game of tag of trying to actually find a lobby that everybody will stick to and actually connect to. And now we are getting ready for hard point once again. We have right now Brandon on the point here. He's going to be able to take care of Smithy. Can he find Bleepa? Yes, he's going to be able to successfully do so. And now Saints are going to get this first hard point nice and quick. Of course, so far in the series, and game number one, the other hard point game, Saints were able to take it in very, very close fashion. It was only by about 20 points, however, so for the Saints, this is probably their chance to get themselves back into the game because control did not look very good for them, at least on the offensive side of things. And then Search and Destroy, they started to come back, to be honest, but they just eventually just got shut down. So if there's any point where you're going to try and force it to game 5, it's definitely right here on this checkmate hardpoint. Otherwise, it's going to be game over here tonight with Northwood once again being able to take care of the St. Clair squad. And right now, Saints are off to a fantastic start, actually. 30 points on the board off that first point, and they already have Priestley here on the next one. Smitzy gonna come challenge, and again, Priestley going down. It's so weird seeing Priestley, who is constantly the insane fragger on the side of St. Clair, just get pushed around a lot more often. It's either just an absolute testament to the players on the side of Northwood University or something is just off as of late, as he does go down again. But Brandon actually starting off huge here in this play. Oh my god, 7-0 until the Kiku gets the jump on him. For Brandon, the rookie to the squad here this season, doing a fantastic job on the squad. And still has to be a little bit careful towards some of those sites that, of course, did go down, waiting for the rest of the team to come on back here, waiting in the plane. Priestley is going to find himself one. Lavelle going to find himself another here. And now the next checkpoint is actually going to be right in the middle of the plane itself, I do believe, or below it. We'll see momentarily. Where are we? We're actually underneath the plane this time by for this next hard point. And Priestley finds himself a double. Okay, maybe I need to cuss him out a little bit more often because then he goes on killing sprees. This is what we like to see. Going to find himself another. That's 3. Nice and quick here for Priestley. Eventually going to get shut down. And the hard point going to go into the favor of Northwood, who've brought this game right back, taken the lead, and are looking to try and make a play, make a run with this. Lavelle going to get taken down. Brandon, however, going to find 2. Can he continue forward? Has that pistol out ready to go. Finally an opportunity to get his gun reloaded. Now on the point, getting the Saints as much points as possible. Or could be in for another neck-and-neck hard point here between these two teams. Priestley going to get smoked from behind, but it's going to be Brandon. Going to get the refrag here. Can he get himself another? He's going to dang well try, but Bleepa is going to take him down. Priestley a little bit far behind. We also then have Sausalito finding himself an elimination here. Smitzy gathering up some points on the next hard point. Saints a little bit slow to rotate over, but they're going to get taken down twice. Priestley going to hang on for a second because right now the rest of his team pretty much have gotten wiped. Sauce going to try and turn this around, however. Kiku going to take Priestley down, but where is Sausalito? Kind of tucked himself inside the corner there. Is eventually going to go down. Brandon taken out from the plane. Priestley going to try and turn this around. Kiku again, he's got this long angle on lockdown. That being said, though, Lavelle comes up huge with a double from the plane wing, and is going to allow the Saints to get themselves on the point finally. Smitzy and the Kiku both here trying contest, but Brandon, Priestley, and Sauce going to find themselves a couple of eliminations to keep the Saints with at least the scraps here for this next point. The point coming up next, however, we see Priestley already defending it. It's kind of out in the open. It's a bit of an awkward spot to try and get to. And Priestley going to try and get it started. Going to find Slushy. Good start. Can he find Smithy? Not going to be able to find Smitzy, so it does go down. Lavelle does take the refrag, though, and he's going to now hang on to the point for at least a second. But the rest of the Saints, they have the spawns go in their favor to the point where they're actually going to be able to use this building for their advantage. See a couple nades and whatnot coming out their way, but we see Brandon taking exactly the kind of positioning that you want here. Kiku going to take him down, or Smithy rather, going to take him down. But with Sausalito right next to the point, and then Priestley up on the high grounds here, using the stairs to his advantage. Going to turn this one around and back into their favor. Give them the last 10. Sausalito actually finds himself a double. Sauce on fire here on the points as well as just defending to his heart's content, is eventually going to possibly go down. Gets tagged up a little bit, but hangs on by a thread. Another one, and this time we're going to go back inside the plane more than likely, where we do see Brandon already here. Smithy and Slushy right nearby. Nice shot there from Brandon. Looks to find himself another. Finds himself a double, but he's not going to be able to get the last one. Saucenado, however, is right there to get the refrag. Kiku coming in hot. He's going to be able to take care of Saucenado, but so Priestley is there as well. Good little flashbang coming out, though. Brandon has returned to the fray. And chase him down. Takes care of Smithy. Can he find Kiku? Get the pistol out, why don't you? Take him down. And then on the outside, Lavelle is making a mess out of things here in the spawn of Northwood. Actually, like, making it so that they're completely disregarding the point as of this moment. Huge shot there from Lavelle to take care of Bleepa as well. Inside the plane, we see another battle happening, but Brandon's going to be able to hold. And Lavelle eventually going to be shot down here, but Sauce at least knows the positioning of this player. Going to take care of Smithy right away. And now we have ourselves another battle on the point as well. No, the player actually ended up going towards the wing. A shot from behind, and now we have ourselves a new hard point. With how successful that point went, Saints are going to be able to get themselves in this lead. But can they hang on to it, however? See Brandon again taking this high ground here in the plane, really helping out his team rotate towards this next point. But right now, looks like Northwood University kind of beat them, the Saints, there for at least a moment. Back and forth play here. Lavelle charges through, takes care of it, cleans out the point, sweeps it out, and now the Saints are going to be able to start capturing that as well. Saucenado gets one. Lavelle gets one. Priestley on the board as well, taking Kiku out. And this point is actually looking much better here for St. Clair. Borderline 150 as of this moment. Kiku going to take care of Saucenado. But Lavelle is on the point to continue the capture. Brandon up in the high ground. Going to catch Priestley. And catch Kiku actually here in the plane as well. Slowly but surely shutting everybody down. Shots fired here for Sauce. Going to find one. Brandon did get taken down by the plane. Sauce versus Kiku. Kiku gets to jump onto him. And the next point below the plane is where we're going this time by. Saints had themselves a little bit of struggle here last time we were on this hard point. Kiku nearly going to get himself out of this, but Lavelle and Priestley going to be there with the backup. As soon as Lavelle turns his back, unfortunately, there for him, Slushy is there with the kill. But Brandon going to clean up, get himself a double, and now the Saints actually have control of this hard point. Is going to go down, and actually Lavelle going to get himself naded out. Only one left on site here is Saucenado, who's going to eventually get swept out. 20 seconds left to go. Northwood looking to clean up the scraps here on this point. And so far so good from him until Priestley comes around alongside Sauce, tears through. And then Sauce actually over towards the next hard point. Try and cut off any sort of rotation. Gets the kill on the Smithy right before he gets flashbanged. So good timing there for him. Oh, did you see him here? Priestley going to find himself a double kill actually, and Sauce going to get the triple. And then how about another? The entire team getting themselves swept here in this situation. And he's going to get the jump on the Slushy too. As he was reloading, had himself in a bit of an awkward spot, but still made it stick. Lavelle from the other side going to get himself Semtex. So he's going to get blown up for the time being. Northwood looking to get the catch up here as Bleepa and Slushy both going to get themselves on the board once again. Saints looking to regroup. Right now they got themselves a double. Priestley going to find another, and Saints are going to be able to move on forward. Clean up the scraps here. Bring themselves to above 200 points. Bleepa, good shots actually, but it's going to get cleaned up by Brandon once again. Does he find another? He's not going to quite be able to do so. The Saints already rotating forward. We see Lavelle trying to find Kiku, but Kiku, nice little bob and weave, going to take care of both of those players. Beautifully done, and that's going to give Northwood the positioning they need to get themselves started here in this one. Priestley finds himself a double, though, while also trying to dodge Smithy. Dodges, can he find himself another Priestley? Okay, this is the Priestley we like to see. Gets himself a nice triple. How does he manage to pull these plays off? Nicely done. Can he find himself another? Dang right he's going to be able to. And the Saints in general, firing on all cylinders now. Home stretch right around the corner. They're not going to be able to clean this up if it's... They're not going to be able to finish the game if it's a full cap. But they're going to get dang well close. Priestley and Saucenado both finding one. Lavelle is on the point trying to capture. But at least Brandon right there with the refrag to take care of Slushy. Gleba, Smitzy on the way forward. Lavelle's back here as well. Brandon does get taken down from the window. He tries to make something happen. Priestley from the plane trying to make something happen, but he may have ran out of bullets. Didn't get enough time to reload and actually comes in for a nice late double. And continues to hold this point here for the Saints. And it's all going to come down to this plane fight. And the Saints clean this game up right here, right now. 9 points away. Saucenato from behind, actually. Huge flank. And with Lavelle coming in for the sweep with Brandon, that's going to clean things up. Saints have control. We're going to bring this to Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Multiple fantastic performances there on the side of St. Clair. Once again, their hard point is looking good. I've never doubted that. They've been constantly putting up like good numbers against top teams here in the CCL on these hard point maps. Of course, it's these other ones that I'm going to start worrying about. We're going to go to Raid as the final map, and of course, Search and Destroy. Last time in Game 2 when we had the Search and Destroy, it ended up being a 6-3 victory for Northwood, with the Saints kind of coming back near the end. But there was a good point there where they lost. It felt like 4 or 5 rounds in a row. So Saints definitely have their work cut out for them. Once again, we got to play a game of which lobby will actually keep us all in one game without disconnecting. And then we'll get into game number 5 to find out the decider between St. Clair College and Northwood University. Please do stay tuned.